Welcome back to another episode of Anime Review, guys. I'm Jamaal and this is Roy.
Hi guys.
And today we're going to be talking about top 5 animes we would recommend to new anime viewers. Okay, alright, so we're going to go ahead and swing from other members and friends here. So Shantoy says, Shield Hero. We're going to explain why, but we don't know why they chose. We're going to guess why it is they chose.
I have why for mine, but yeah, we're gonna probably guess why.
So I'm just gonna read it off. She says, Rise of Shield Hero, One Punch Man, Blue Exorcist, Shaman King, and Baki.
As somebody that wants to be shocked and awed, as somebody that needs to be amazed by what they're watching, it has to have some level of action to keep their attention. The world building doesn't have to be there, but the main characters have to be OP to a level.
You're saying that from all of these? All 5?
That's the main connection between all of those. In my opinion, at least.
Alright, well, if that's the case, then that's not the way I looked at it, but yeah. Alright, so next we have Sheldon. So Sheldon said, Tsukihime, Trinity Blood, I might mess this up, Petite de Cossette, Pandora's Heart, or Pandora Hearts, and Another.
3 out of the 5 of those are creepy.
So this is more horror-based.
I wouldn't say horror. Creepy is definitely the word to use. I wouldn't say horror. The only one there that would be horror would be Another.
Petite, something there too.
Petite Cossette. Yeah.
Oh yes, no, you're right. So yeah, 2 out of that is horror.
Alright, and last Dani's is Lucky Star, Hunter x Hunter, Bobobo-bo-bobobo, Inuyasha, and the Big O.
With the exception of Big O, all of those would make you laugh.
Well, the way I look at it is I'm thinking Lucky Star is, if you're a new anime watcher, it's very slice of life. It's short. So if you have issues like you getting into it, super short, super slice of life, super relatable, and one shot. You don't have each episode is a different topic, so you don't have to like
it's not level of continuity.
Hunter x Hunter, great storyline, great fighting, wholesome, simple artwork, that's pretty but not too rugged like the new one, not the old one. Old one's a little bit more rugged. Bobobo-bo-bobo, Looney Tunes, retarded, just funny. Joke. Not funny. It's not funny.
Sometimes it's not funny, but sometimes
it's over the top, Looney Tune-esque garbage.
I don't know. Because sometimes you just can't see the genius of it until it actually plays out.
I feel that way about Wraith Master. Inuyasha, the classics. It is just...
I don't know. See, because somebody I know recently started watching Inuyasha and I felt very disappointed in them for watching it, I don't know how to feel about this.
You what?
We're going to get back at that. And I'm going to show you why we're going to get back to that. Big O. Big O is like, if Batman was anime, if you want to get somebody into Gundam, robots, giant mechs, but a sophisticated noir feel. It's just a Batman. It's like Gotham City darkness with giant robot aesthetic.
Not sure.
You what?
What's there not to be sure about?
I mean, you're not wrong, but
I feel like Big O should have had more seasons.
2 was enough. 2 seasons were enough.
We're not having this discussion. We're not doing this. So what are your 5?
My 5 and why?
Oh yeah, and why? Because you go break down each one or break down the list on a whole?
I'm going to break down each one. Now, the first one was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Of course.
Mostly, I wouldn't, after having a discussion today, this is one that I actually would take off this list because it's not something I'd recommend for somebody that's just getting into anime. JoJo is that type of anime, or a type of anime, where I feel like you need to be catching the simple things in between so that you can understand things later down the road, because Araki, the person that wrote it, is like that. He hides things in there so you can be like, yo, this has been here from morning still, so I don't know how this surprised you. He's that kind of guy. And new people will kind of just gloss over that for the favor of the big fist and the fight scene, so probably not for new people. But if it is that I see that you're somebody that can handle like good diversification, the quirkiness of how things can change up in a storyline, you're actually looking for longevity in what you're watching, then I would have recommended JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
The professor has spoken on the topic.
Next one is Akame got killed. I would have suggested this to anybody that loves Game of Thrones. It would then slide you right into that level of expectation. It's
That's
a
fine.
gateway seinen anime, and I say that to say that anime that you guys are used to or know, like let's say Naruto, what is always being related to anime, that's a shonen anime. Shonen Jump, one of the companies that majorly publicize anime today through magazines. Their main shtick is we have big strong hero. Big strong hero has girlfriend. Big strong hero has fighting arc. Big strong hero will win. Big strong hero will get his girlfriend or the girl or the partner that they want to get in that story. So the good guy mostly or always wins in shonen stories. Seinen stories, on the other hand, is good guy must not always win. More than likely won't win. People will die. People you like will die. This is very real. People will die and there will be blood, even just a drop. That's just seinen, the opposite of shonen. Nothing is sacred. And Akame ga Kill covers that. It's also short, just to cover like for somebody that doesn't want to get into something too deep. Future Diary is what I'd also recommend for a little bit of what the hell kind of, just say this is what will then meet the expectation of how random anime can be.
I feel like I should rethink my list.
It also introduces you to a type of popular main woman protagonist called yandere. Where the more anime that you'll see different types of girls behaving in ways that may seem similar, contradicted to how they behave in real life. And yandere is how they describe the main girl in this.
Yeah.
She is sweet to the point of killing you. Take that with a grain of salt. Number 4, sorry to be so long, guys, is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I say Brotherhood because that's the one that got most of it right. If you're watching the first one, it's definitely because it's aesthetically pleasing and the story is nice. But I don't know. I think because there's a fake and a real one. That's how it feels to me. It feels like there's a fake one and a real one.
I was gonna ask why they did that, but I mean, I guess it was like correction of an issue.
Yeah, and because of that, a lot of anime fans call for that to be done to a lot of series where is it getting a Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood? Is it getting a Brotherhood where them just fix everything and will have everything? Mark, Fullmetal was not a bad anime before.
It wasn't a bad anime. It just didn't follow that.
When it hit what it was supposed to hit, it could not change people's minds. It was either sliced bread or Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of want to be able to watch Fullmetal Alchemist and Brotherhood on 2 different devices at the same time, episode for episode, to see
the differences. I mean,
I know clearly.
You'll see it way before it gets even too deep.
Yeah, I know that there are differences, and I know what the differences are, but I'd like to see it. Because your mind gets muddy after watching both of them and kind of go, "Oh yeah, that was regular versus original."
Because then you're like, what, this person's not here or that character.
Yeah, and then it's that was in the original one. Shit. So then it was following. Yeah, so your mind gets muddy. I love to watch the 2 of them, not to really watch, but just to compare.
So like the emotions that Fullmetal brings you through, the range of characters, the world that it builds. I would like this person taking in anime for the first time to understand what an award-winning anime looks like. And I would suggest Fullmetal.
You've been watching trash. I'd like you to see good.
Pathetic. And my last one, I don't think any of you would have guessed this, but Detective Conan, aka Case Closed, is what I have for my last. It's really good. There has never been an episode that I have been able to get it before finish. Never, not once.
Oh no, a lot.
Never. How it's done is either how it's done or the person that's the villain. I can't get either one of them.
Yo, I can tell you right now that there's one episode I couldn't figure out how the person did it, and I can tell you, I can't tell the name of the episode, but I can tell you what happened in the episode.
The episode that got me hooked is the piano wire episode. Because the killer, I thought this was brilliant. The killer was somebody that was there in the party, but he was a fat man. But the thing is, he wasn't actually fat. He lost weight months ago and was playing on the charade that he was fat the whole time. He was using the whole big suit and big weight to carry the dead body parts around when he kills people. So nobody understood or could pin it back on him because when they saw the outline of the killer, it was a very skinny man. So he was safe from the
Yeah.
get-go, and I thought that
I
was
didn't remember the episode.
brilliant. I could never have guessed it.
The episode I like I couldn't figure out, because usually I'm really good on those kind of mystery stuff. Usually the one I couldn't figure out was the one where the guy was stabbed in the back and they were trying to figure out who killed him. It had to be somebody killed him because the knife was in his lower back, but the floor was wet and they couldn't
Closed
figure
room
out.
trick.
You remember the name of the episode?
Oh, that's also a real thing. The closed room
Yeah,
trick
yeah,
is
yeah,
also
it is.
a real thing. But yeah.
Yeah, that was the name of the episode.
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, I couldn't figure it out.
Bro?
When it happened, I was just like, the reason I couldn't figure it out is because who does this? But
The only thing that gave it to was a dent in the floor. I wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have seen that either. But honestly, the reason why my face went when you said that is because I almost put Detective Conan on my list, and funnily enough, it was going to be my number 5. But I said nope and switched to show a new anime watcher like how mystery and
Yes,
intrigue can
yes.
be, how the Sherlock Holmes of an anime can work.
Yes, introducing mystery anime
Yeah.
without having to go as far as Death Note.
Yeah.
Death Note is good enough, but I feel like
The manga.
Detective Conan is better ingested as a mystery anime for first time goers.
Yeah, and it's very it's
And it's
easy
long.
digestible.
It is
Yeah.
so long.
It's very
It is
digestible
one
also.
of the longest running animes to date. Movies and OVAs and otherwise.
Longer than One Piece.
It does not have more movies than One Piece, but it has more episodes than One Piece.
We over here, people here bitching about One Piece now? Jesus.
I mean,
grow
you
up.
don't really have people out here
Grow up.
watching Detective Conan.
I used to watch it hard, brother.
As in, not as
Yeah.
how they watch One Piece.
Alright, so here's my list. And we're going to talk about this now because you made the look on Dani's list. Inuyasha.
Ugh.
Man says, ugh. First of all, Inuyasha is from a world-renowned anime artist and writer. She also did the anime that we couldn't figure out from the game. I still can't figure it out. Leopard print, horns, green hair. Usuai. She did Ranma 1/2. Come on, man. It's perfect. As you said, shonen, hero, demon boy, sexy, girl, reincarnated, brother, sexy, Keshomaru.
Yeah, but
Sexy.
that's not enough to hold a show for me.
This is enough to hold every show for everybody. Not for you. This ain't for you. Keshomaru
That's
isn't
not
for
nah.
you.
All Inuyasha was to me is how is Naraku gonna escape this time?
That's fair.
That's all it
Fair.
was.
It was
for
the
me.
Scooby Doo of it. You know what? Inuyasha is the Scooby Doo of anime, and like every
Because alright, when it just I'll give you credit. When it just starts out and you're introduced to all the characters and the different situations that they might find themselves in, up to
an entire
the
cast.
splitting of the Shikon Jewel the second time. Up until that, you're like, alright,
He's out of line, but he's right.
this can hold my attention. As soon as Naraku get her like 3 times, you have burnt him to almost everything but one ash, and the one ash turned into a fly, and the fly just go about its business so it could regenerate into a person. Foolishness! As tired of this man, he needs to die!
Alright, second one is Dragon Ball Z for obvious reasons. One, because of the world building, overall arching. It's
to the nostalgia.
yeah, two, the nostalgia. But world building, character building, shonen anime, it's the basis of most
modern
anime now.
The grandfather of
It's the
tournament
grandfather.
arcs.
Right. Grandfather of tournament arcs, grandfather of good guy, bad guy, rival, ops, niggas, everything.
On that
Continuity.
level of continuity.
Yeah. So, that goes. I wouldn't say Dragon Ball. The reason I say Dragon Ball Z is because I think Dragon Ball Z is more relatable as well as action-packed than Dragon Ball is more...
Dragon Ball feel like it's telling
cartoon.
more about it's more like it's telling a story rather than I'm here for the fights.
Right,
Dragon Ball Z, you are here for the fights.
Mhm.
But Dragon Ball, you are here for the story of Goku.
Yeah. Alright, so number 3, Yu Yu Hakusho. Definitely. Tournament arc improved upon. It's shonen anime, but it gives you that aesthetic of school life before in a somewhat as a boy, as a male, relatable aspect of school life, rowdiness, bad boy streak, and then it goes into the fighting, which once again we always love, but the protagonist has an attitude, like a like a teenage boy of our age would be, of that time's age, I should say. So if you're a young teenage boy, you will relate to it a lot because of how angsty it is. I think it's dope. It's good everywhere. It's bad where it needs to be. It's a good all around though. Number 4, Sailor Moon.
I mean, I wouldn't say anybody needs to watch.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
No, I feel like it's important as a starter because you remember, as the starting 5, the reason why, at least for me, the reason why I offer these is because I'm trying to get you to see a wide enough circle. I may not have done the best job, but see a wide enough circle of different types of anime. So you've gone shonen, where the boy is the hero and this, that. Now you're going girl arc, magical girl. So you're touching a bit of magical girl. You're touching a bit of slice of life because a lot of it is slice of life girl, and a lot of it is school life girl. So if you are a female, that might speak to you. If you're a male who just may be more into magical girl stuff, this is a gateway to start seeing if how you feel about that.
Okay.
Plus, there's a romance in it and blah blah blah. So it's the same thing as shonen anime, except shonen anime has less romance than this. Last but not least, because everybody needs this in their life: boy, girl, dog, Clannad. I don't know if I need to say much more.
I have no comment. Tell the people that what I mean for sure. I have no reasons why people need to watch Clannad.
Clannad is a slice of life anime, one of the most, if not the most, relatable anime when it comes to life, lessons, and hardships. And if you want to cry, or if you're not sure if you're capable of crying, watch Clannad and get back to me. Watch Clannad after movies and get back to me. Watch Clannad. Yes, so
those are our choices, guys. Yes, again, that was our choices from the team, guys. We'll always guide you into the right way. Most of us will always look out for your best interests to ensure that you're consuming the right content most times, and we'll always bring you the best content, whether it is physical when you come to see us in person, or when we're here and we're telling you to watch it yourself. So that way, you'll always be the best person you can be, anime-wise. Some of us. But I'm Roy. That's Jamaal. We've been great. So have you. Like, share, subscribe.
all right,
Boom.
guys. And let us know in the comments down below if you agree with our choices or if you have 5 choices of your own. See you next time.